Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the bold and the beautiful edition. All right, y'all, let's jump right into this. Today is Monday, November the 7th, 2022. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you've had a wonderful Monday as well. Y'all, they had the the Astros won the World Series. So, of course, I'm in Houston. So, instead of playing the soaps, they played the World Series. I don't know if they played that everywhere. I mean, the parade. I don't know if they did that everywhere, but they did that here. And so, I'm not going to lie. When I saw that Young and the Restless, it wasn't on. And then I was like, oh, yeah, they haven't even started this really. I knew it was going to go over into bold. So I just took my girl and we went out for the day and had lunch and did a little shopping and stuff. Cause I was like, I'll just catch up on it later on. So I watched it on CBS, the app later on. All right, let's get right into it. We see Deacon and Sheila on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Lord, y'all, we see Deacon and Sheila, and he's made this real nice for her. You know, he brings her down to El Giardino, and he just, because she's cooped up in that house all day. And it's one thing for you to want to be there, but it's another thing for you to have to be there. So he brings her out and he lets her just enjoy the night, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy just being out. And so she's enjoying it. He says, don't worry about Brooke. They're not thinking about anyone else. It's just the two of them. And I said, okay, Deacon, it's real sweet and all. But I honestly don't know if you should be doing this with Sheila. You know, Sheila, my girl, but you can't give Sheila and she gonna take the whole mile. And that's exactly what she did. So I'm not gonna hold you long. They're having a nice romantic evening. And then she said, thank you so much for this. This makes me feel normal. This makes me feel like anything is possible. And I feel like my life is in front of me. So then Deacon drinking his scotch, I believe it was scotch or whatever. And he like, oh Lord, good. That's right, Deacon. You can't do stuff. You can't do stuff for certain people. Sheila has took this as to, oh, I've got this taste of freedom. I want it all. And you know what really sucks is I wouldn't mind seeing Sheila and Deacon together because Bill can't stand them. Ridge, the Forsters can't really stand them. People can't stand them in this town. So I wouldn't mind actually seeing them together and taking on other people in the town. You know what I mean? Not taking them down, but just being we don't care. We're together. We're a couple. We're making moves and stuff on our own. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I wouldn't mind seeing that, but it can't happen because Sheila's supposed to be in prison. Let's move on, y'all. So then Liam is he just got off the phone with Steffi, I believe, and he's talking about, their child together. When the door opens, he thinks it's Hope, but nope, it's Wyatt. And Eric, they showed him today. And so Wyatt's like, well, dang, sorry to disappoint. He was like, no, it's not you. And he was like, I came to read Beth a bedtime story. And Liam was like, oh, she's already in bed. He said, oh, it is a little late. Then he said, well, I wanted to congratulate Hope. I heard her show did really well. And he was like, where is she? Hope's not there. Hope is not there. And he was like, why is she not here? She's still at the Forsters? Yes, she's still over there at Eric's now celebrating. How long do they plan on celebrating? I mean, plus I've never heard of this. Normally when people go celebrate, y'all, they go to a restaurant, everyone's invited, everyone can come. So this is beyond me. But anyways, White is just like, can't she see what Thomas is doing? She don't see that he's trying to take her away or his motivation. And Liam is just like, we've tried this. We tried to talk to her. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. They're saying the same thing over and over. Wyatt just tells Liam, well, you got to talk to Hope. You got to get this under control. Paraphrasing, you got to get this under control because Thomas is really trying to make his move and she's falling for it because she's not seeing that Thomas is the same old Thomas. So then we see Wyatt leaves and Liam is thinking about, seeing Hope talking to Thomas at the fashion show and giving him a hug. And he was like, Hope, I need you to see through this. And then he's looking at him and he's thinking to himself, what am I doing here? I need to go over there and get her. Who finna watch this baby you just left? I said, wait, who gonna watch the baby? But he said, I gotta go get this girl. Okay. I guess he gonna run up to the house and tell Brooke. Oh my God. Anyway, so then we see Brooke And but Liam, you should have been telling yourself that, because you should have went to the fashion show in the first place, and then she wouldn't have had to go over to Forster's, or she could have went over to Forster's. Y'all could have stayed a few and then left. But honestly, Hope over there all the time, anyways. So then Bill and Brooke are talking or whatever, and he tells her, "You don't got to worry about nothing." And she was like, "What you mean?" He said, "Because Bill is in the picture now, and I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure that whatever Thomas got." But y'all know a spoiler says that Bill is supposed to be the one that finds out that he does his investigation, and he finds out that Thomas was the one who made the CPS call. That's just one of the spoilers, and he's supposed to be the one who goes and tells Brooke. But there's a lot of spoilers out there about it, because then they say Donna's gonna find out, and another one is Steffi. But at the very beginning, they were saying that Bill was supposed to be the one to investigate for Brooke, and that's who finds out. But I don't know. Who knows? But he says, "I'm back in it, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get to the bottom of all this with this Thomas and Hope thing." He said, "I'm in your life, and I'm gonna put a stop to that." And she was like, but then he tells her, I'm gonna protect the people that you love. He said, "But I don't want no Deacon around." I said, Brooke, we don't need another man in our life that is trying to dictate who we can speak to. Because if he gonna tell you that about Deacon, you definitely know he gonna tell you that about Ridge. Like, I'm sick of these men on this soap. I am sick of these men. Like, Brooke. Now, you know you're not my favorite person, but I have empathy for you because you've been going through it this year. But Brooke, don't be find you somebody else. You don't need Bill. Bill is rich. I'm sorry, Bill is rich, girl. Move on. Don't get with him. Don't get with Deacon, because he over there my sister said that's ghetto, but he's over there sleeping with Sheila. You don't need none of them, Brooke. You don't need them. Be single. And then let them, but tell them, I'm not going to do another storyline until y'all bring me a man on here that nobody else has had. I'm not going to even say what I was thinking about Brooke. But anyways, you find you a new man to go to, Brooke, that's not related to other family members of Ridge. Or Bill. Anyways, so, or one of your daughters, like, my gosh, bro, bring her new man on here, please. But anyways, the Bill started saying, "You know what? Because what did he call it? He says, I'm your Bill. I'm your stallion. I'm your stallion, baby." Brooke was laughing, and y'all know what they say. She smiled, she gone. And I said, "Brooke, please don't be gone on over Bill. Leave her alone." And she said, "You always..." Just so funny. He said, "That's what you need. I want to make you smile and all that." And I said, "Bill, leave this girl alone. She's not even divorced yet. Acting like Taylor. I'm not a home wrecker, but you wrecking a home." Anyway, so we go to Thomas and Hope. And so Thomas and Hope are talking or whatever. But baby, Bill was tickling me because he kept calling Ridge a dressmaker and the dressmaker junior. I said, Lord. But anyways, we go to Thomas and Hope, and she's still over here. I said, this girl, whoo, child. Nothing in marriages she's sitting over here talking about, "Yeah, you want people to support you and everything." And he says, "I know you're talking about Liam." And she was like, "Nah, I just figured in general." I said, "Girl, you sitting here talking about Liam and your disappointment that he didn't support you, to Thomas, Thomas stop focusing on people who weren't there to support you or who don't care." Let me paraphrase this. Stop focusing on Liam, because I'm here for you and I care about you. So focus on me. I'm gonna have to listen to that when I get done with this video. "Baby, can you focus?" Anyways, that's what he told her. Focus on me. And she says, "Oh, I should be going. I should." And then Little Douglas, I don't know where Little Douglas came from, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold you. He came down and he says, he's proud of his parents and what they created on that night. And he says, "I think I should go to work with y'all tomorrow, Dad." And Hope says, "No, you have school and all that." And then he tells her, I wish, can you tuck me in?" And she says, And I said, Hope, that's the reason you said you stayed. What are you talking about? He said he wanted them both to tuck it. Go on up there and tuck this little boy in. Why you stay if you weren't going to do that? Because that's what you told Liam you was staying for. And so she was like, and they were like, yeah, we could tuck you in. And he's like, I wish it could be like this every day. I was like, get your butt up the stairs and Hope go on and tuck this little boy in and go take your butt home. What's wrong with y'all? So they go over and they tuck him in and then they come back down. And I said, Hope, why are you still there? And quiet as kept. I hate Hope's outfit. And why does she always have cowboy boots on with every dress she wears? Anyways, let's move on. So Hope and Thomas are sitting on the couch or whatever, and they're talking, right? And he's still trying to tell her, every stitch that because they talking about their creation they did. He said, every stitch I thought about you. I said, girl, don't you see that's not healthy? That he's talking to you like that. You don't see anything wrong with that. Like, he's thinking about you too much. But she's sitting there all story and gazed eyed and lost in the sauce, child. And so Thomas talking this game to her. She not shutting it down. She's sitting there taking all them compliments, her thirsty butt. And so he leaned in for the kill because he was like, well, if you going to take all I told you in sales, they say if they don't say no, then you keep going. So he said, well, I'm going to go try to give me a kiss. And she says, no, Thomas, stop. This could never happen. It was funny because I was not expecting her to stop him. And I said, wait a minute. Have I been looking at this through Thomas' eyes? Like, is she not been like looking like she wanted an exchange with him? Because the way she said no and everything, she was very firm in that. And so I'm like, because they'll show you something and you will think that it's the both of them, but it's just really one, and the one being Tom. I don't know, child. But he got your voice on that voice app, girl. So, and did anybody else think he had put something in Hope drink? I said, girl, how evil do you think the man is? Obviously evil, because I said, Hope, don't drink that cider. Because he's telling her, before he tried to kiss her and all that, he telling her, you want to have let's have another glass of champagne. She said, no, I can't do that because I have to go. And then he said, well, let's have sparkling cider. And she says, okay, what's the difference between you drinking some champagne and you drinking some? Both of them make you stay longer. What are you talking about? But I guess she's saying, I don't want to be drunk when I leave or have alcohol, just a fresh glass in my system. I don't know, child. We'll see. Anyways, y'all, that was the Bold and the Beautiful today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will be going live this Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, 5 on the West Coast. Please join me if you can. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night. Goodbye.